All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. This time, we're taking a look at something I think a lot of us are interested in. That is, how to be successful on YouTube. And to do that, we're going to be looking at a tool called View Stats. And it was created by the channel Brand MyTube. You might be familiar with them. They're the ones that are getting over 100 million views consistently on each of their videos.
Yeah, they definitely seem to know what they're doing, right?
They really do. So we're going to take a look at what View Stats has to offer.
So what's really fascinating about View Stats is it takes things kind of beyond the basic analytics that you get from YouTube, and it lets you see some of the nuances of how videos perform.
Oh, okay. So like what kind of stuff can you see that's different?
Well, for example, have you ever wanted to know the daily viewership of any video?
Oh, that would be interesting. Instead of just seeing the total number?
Exactly. You can actually see how quickly those views came in.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So like you could see if something went super viral versus something that just like slowly built over time.
Exactly. And, you can try and figure out what might have triggered that viral moment. Like maybe they got a shout out from another channel or something.
Right. Or like a big social media push.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's like kind of a detective's toolkit for understanding YouTube's success.
I love that analogy.
So is there anything else besides daily viewership?
Oh, yeah, there's a ton more. One of the other things that I think is really cool is the performance ranking.
What's that?
So basically, each video gets assigned a score from 1 to 10, and it basically tells you how well that video performed compared to other videos on that same channel.
So if a video gets a 10, that means it's like the best performing video on their channel.
Exactly. It absolutely crushed it.
Oh, okay.
And so you can start to see, if you look at a bunch of videos on a channel and you see the performance ranking, you might start to see patterns in terms of what kinds of content, what kinds of titles, what kinds of thumbnails are consistently performing well for that channel.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so instead of just blindly copying what someone else is doing, you can actually see what is statistically working for them.
Right, and kind of adapt that to your own style.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
And it gets even better.
Okay.
You can see the breakdown of views that come from short-form content versus long-form content.
Ooh, so like if people are clicking through from like a TikTok or Shorts or something like that versus watching my long YouTube videos.
Exactly. So you can see where your audience is most engaged. And then, maybe your short-form content is what's driving people to your long-form content. Or maybe it's the other way around. But you can really make sure that you're focusing on the right areas.
Yeah. It's giving me so many ideas.
That's awesome.
I feel like I'm seeing YouTube in a whole new way.
I think that's, the power of data, right?
Yeah.
It takes the guesswork out of it.
Exactly.
And you can really focus on what works.
Okay. So we just talked about basic analytics, but I have a feeling View Stats has more to offer, right?
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch more tools in here, and I think things are going to get even more interesting as we go.
Okay, let's do it.
So, are you ready to dig into some of these other View Stats tools?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. Let's talk about the Outliers tool.
Outliers.
Okay. This is where you can find those hidden gems, the videos that just totally blew up a channel's view count.
Oh, interesting. Like viral videos.
Kind of, but not exactly. So imagine you're looking at a channel that normally gets, let's say, 50,000 views per video. And then suddenly one of their videos has like 1 million views.
Oh, I see. So it's not just about being viral overall, but about significantly overperforming for that channel.
Exactly. That's what makes it an outlier.
Okay, cool.
And View Stats lets you filter for these outliers. You can look at view count, subscriber count, time frame. You can even specify like how many times bigger the view count was compared to their average.
Wow, that's super specific.
Yeah, so you can really zero in on those breakthrough moments.
That's cool. So once you found an outlier, what do you do with it?
Well, that's where the real fun begins. You get to analyze it. Like, what made that video stand out? Was it the title? The thumbnail? The content itself?
Oh, so you can get a reverse engineer their success.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm already thinking about all the channels I want to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what surprised even the creators themselves.
That's a great point. Sometimes even the creators don't know why a video took off.
Right. Okay, this Outliers tool is pretty awesome. But you mentioned something earlier about a thumbnail search tool.
Oh, yeah. This one's super cool, especially if you're like me and struggle with design.
Okay. Tell me more.
Basically, it's like a search engine just for YouTube thumbnails.
Whoa, so like if I search for travel tips, it'll show me a bunch of thumbnails about travel.
Exactly. You can search by keywords or even upload an image and see similar thumbnails.
That's amazing. So I could see what kinds of fonts, colors, and images are already working for other travel channels.
Yeah, and you can get inspired by their designs without having to start from scratch.
It's like having a personal design consultant for your thumbnails.
Right.
This is making me realize how much strategy goes into thumbnails. I used to just slap something together and hope for the best.
I think a lot of us do, but there really is a science to it.
Yeah, seems like it.
And speaking of science, let's talk about the A/B test tool.
Ooh, yeah, this one sounded interesting.
So with this tool, you can actually see the real-time A/B tests that other YouTubers are running for their thumbnails.
Hold on, so I can see which thumbnails are performing better before I even make my own?
Exactly. You're basically peeking behind the curtain and seeing what works.
That's incredible. So I don't have to waste time testing a bunch of different options myself.
Right. You can learn from the successes and failures of others.
This is like next level YouTube strategy.
I know, right? It's like having a secret weapon.
Okay, wait a minute. Brand MyTube mentioned something about a free version of View Stats.
They do. There's a free version and a pro version. The free version gives you access to a lot of the core features.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about this pro version? What makes it so special?
Oh man, get ready for this. ViewStats Pro takes things to a whole new level. It's like unlocking a secret cheat code for YouTube.
Okay, now you have to tell me more.
Let's dive in.
All right, so you're about to tell me about all the amazing ViewStats Pro features.
Oh yeah, ViewStats Pro. This is where things get really interesting.
Okay, I'm all ears.
So remember that A/B test tool we talked about?
Yeah, where you can see other creators' thumbnail tests.
Exactly. Well, the pro version gives you even deeper insights.
Wait, what could be deeper than seeing what's already working for others?
Well, think about it. You can see which thumbnail got more clicks, right? But pro lets you see who clicked.
Well, like their names?
Not their names, but their demographics, like their age range, gender, location, stuff like that.
Oh, wow. So I can tell if a thumbnail is attracting my target audience.
Exactly. Because a click is only valuable if it's from someone who's actually interested in your content, right?
That's so true. I never even thought about that.
It's easy to get caught up in just chasing clicks, but pro helps you focus on the right clicks.
That's a game changer.
And there's more.
Okay, lay it on me.
ViewStats Pro also shows you how long people watch the video after clicking on each thumbnail.
Oh, so I can see if it's actually leading to engagement or if people are just clicking and bouncing.
Exactly. It helps you figure out if your thumbnail is accurately representing your content.
This is amazing. It's like having a focus group analyze my thumbnails for me.
And just like with the free version, you can filter all this data by all sorts of criteria.
So I can see what's working for channels that are similar to mine.
Precisely.
This is next level stuff.
And that's not even all of it.
What? There's more.
Oh yeah, ViewStats Pro also has these super powerful alerts.
Wait, but we already talked about alerts in the free version.
Yeah, but Pro takes it to a whole new level.
Okay, you're killing me with the suspense here. Tell me more.
Okay, so imagine you want to keep tabs on a specific competitor.
Like, see what they're up to.
Exactly. With ViewStats Pro, you can set an alert to notify you every time they upload a new video.
No way. So I can track their posting schedule, their topics, their thumbnails.
Yep. It's like having a little spy working for you, but totally ethical, of course.
So I can learn from their strategies and adapt my own accordingly.
It's all about healthy competition and continuous learning.
I love that. And what else can you set alerts for?
Oh, all sorts of things. Like, you can get an alert when a channel hits a certain milestone, like 1 million subscribers, or when a video starts trending in a specific region or demographic.
Wow, this is incredible. It's like having a team of analysts working behind the scenes to keep me informed.
Exactly. And you can customize all of it, the frequency, the criteria, where you get the notifications.
This is making me rethink my whole approach to YouTube.
I think that's the power of ViewStats, you know?
Yeah, it's like it gives you a whole new level of understanding.
It's not just about creating great content anymore. It's about understanding the data, the trends, the competition.
And using that knowledge to your advantage.
Absolutely.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive.
It really has.
I feel like we've both learned a ton.
Oh, I have.
To all of our listeners out there, if you're serious about growing your YouTube channel, I highly recommend checking out ViewStats. Whether you start with the free version or jump right into ViewStats Pro, there's a treasure trove of insights waiting for you.
And remember, it's not just about gathering the data, it's about using it. So don't be afraid to experiment, test different approaches, and see what works best for you.
That's great advice. So thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. We'll see you next time for another exploration of fascinating information. Happy creating.